once this video is done, I'm going to probably play a little bit more after I get something to eat. I'm a little bit hungry. Hey everybody, I'm Xander, and I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem Heroes lately. I know I'm a little late to the party, it came out a few days ago, but I'm here today to give you my overall, first impressions on the game, and kind of just talk about the app in general. I don't know, I haven't really planned if I'm going to do a formal review or not of it yet. I mean, I've never really done that for an app before, so I don't know. I haven't really decided. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do something like that. So just to get things started off, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. It is not really what I expect. I mean, obviously I understood that it was going to be more like the actual Fire Emblem games, but of all the apps Nintendo's released so far, this is the one that really makes, really feels like a Nintendo game. Miitomo sure was a lot of fun, I mean, at first anyways, but it was really just a social media experiment, and really what I feel like kind of killed it was the fact that you couldn't add friends within the app. You had to do it through Twitter, Facebook. Eventually they updated it to fix that. But in the start, that's all you could do, so I really couldn't add anybody unless I, followed them through Twitter or Facebook. It was a mess. In Pokemon Go, obviously nothing needs to be said there. National phenomenon. Granted, that was more Pokemon coming than Nintendo. But besides that, the only other app is Super Mario Run, which personally, that didn't really appeal much to me. I appreciate it for what it is, but I mean, I played a little bit of it and I didn't really like it. It's not that the paywall kind of turned me away, which it did a little bit, I'll admit. But even regardless of that, the gameplay itself, I don't know, it just didn't really feel that fun to me. This game, however, is very true to the roots of the Fire Emblem experience. It's like turn-based RPG. It's got the grid mate. Oh my gosh, it's basically Fire Emblem on the go. And I love the fact how they've kind of simplified it a little bit. Not too much to where it totally ruins the experience, but they simplified it a little bit to make it more convenient to play on the go, basically. Like, for example, how the maps are, small enough to fit on just one screen, and you can finish a whole map within, I don't know, a minute or so. The fact that there's no weapon degrading or whatever, you have to, do inventory management or anything like that. The weapon triangle is still there. It's in a simplified version with color coding, which I think works really well. There's the story mode. I didn't even think there was going to be a story mode. It actually, I mean, at first, I thought it was going to be pretty watered down, kind of just throwing out just missions here and there, but actually it's not too bad for a mobile app anyways. I mean, there actually are some quirky conversations with some of the characters you meet, and I've really enjoyed it so far. I think another great touch is the awesome callbacks to all the old Fire Emblem characters. Like, for example, you start off with a couple of characters, one from Awakening, one from Fire Emblem 7, which is Matthew, and I love Matthew. He's one of my favorite characters in the whole series, and the fact you start with him, I was so amped. He's like one of my favorite units. I think another thing that blew me away is the fact that when I first started playing, I played for 2-3 hours straight. I have never, ever done that with a mobile app. I have never done that with a mobile app, ever in my entire life. I've never played for that long of a period, and this game got me hooked. And I played it like I would a real, I say real, but what I mean is a more console or handheld oriented experience instead of a mobile phone experience. I played this game for hours and hours on end, and once this video is done, I'm going to probably play a little bit more after I get something to eat. I'm a little bit hungry. That's kind of what blows me away, that as a free app, even though it's got a time-based stamina thing where you spend stamina to do missions, you can still play for hours on end. Granted, that is the beginning of the game where each mission costs 1 or 2 stamina and you have 50 stamina. I'm sure later missions will cost 5 stamina or more, which will then of course limit your playtime and forcing you to have to come back later and yada yada. But honestly, I can see myself playing this game a lot for a pretty long time. One thing I haven't experimented too much yet is the how you summon more heroes. I've honestly been content with the ones I have so far. But I know that the system is where you spend orbs, and then if you continue to spin the wheel in consecutive order, you can get cheaper spins. So it's 5 the first time, 4, 4, 4, 3, and etc. And that's how you can get all the cool characters, like these guys: Lucina, Ike, Robin, Roy. All those characters. And so far, I think that is the only specific way to get new units, new characters, except for there is a daily little mission. Maybe they'll add more, but right now it's just one mission where you can unlock a unit. Like, one of them, for example, was the Viridian or whatever, the archer you already basically get. The one before that was some mage chick. And then what's cool is there's 2 versions of it, like a normal mode and an expert mode or advanced mode. So you can get a higher level one and you get a basic one, and then you can always just combine them into one just to power up one of them. Which I think is actually really cool. So if you do get duplicates, you can mix them together and combine them. What would kind of suck though is if you do spend the little orbs and then you get one you already have, like that's kind of a bummer. Unless, of course, the levels are high enough where it really benefits actually merging them together. But I don't know, I haven't really experimented with it much. One thing I have played with a lot, though, is there's skills. So basically, the Steel Lance versus Iron Lance, those are actually equipable skills. They have to spend a certain amount of points. I can't remember the actual name of the points, but every time you level up, you get these points, and skill points, maybe. SP? Skill points? Maybe. Once you get like 100, you can cash out for a Steel Lance, thus to do more damage, to do double attacks in a turn rather than one. And it's very similar to, you know, it's Fire Emblem. It's the Fire Emblem experience on the go, which I think is so cool. The fact that you can duel friends and random players, of course, I think it's really fun too. I mean, I haven't touched too much on that. Mainly what I've been doing is the story and a lot of training and just building up my units. And I've been having just a lot of, like, the music is so great, the character designs. So at first, this kind of freaks me out, that the fact that they're all designed and drawn by different artists, and they're all kind of in different art styles as well, which kind of like jarred me a little bit. I was like really confused at first, but now I've gotten a little bit more used to it. I actually appreciate it more. All these characters come from a wide array of different games throughout history, I guess, and the fact that they're each designed uniquely with an attack picture, a normal stance, and then a weak or like battle damaged one. I think these are awesome. The voice acting is on point too. Like, I usually never play mobile apps with the music on, but this game is a must. The music is pretty good. It's got a bunch of extra remixes of some of the older games. Like, for example, if you play the chapters of Blazing Blade or whatever, it plays songs from the overworld of that game, which I found that actually pretty cool. Same with Awakening and Fates and so on. I'm having a lot of fun with Fire Emblem Heroes, more than I really expected. And I probably am going to play this and waste a little bit more time than I should playing this game. I could probably go on for a little while, but my jaw is still a little sore from my wisdom teeth, like I guys told you a little bit ago. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about Fire Emblem Heroes? Are you guys having fun playing it? What do you think about the extended life of this app? I mean, for all I see, I think this is going to go on pretty strong for a while. Whether it's like widespread appeal as Mario or Pokemon, for example, I'm not sure. But honestly, so far, this might be my favorite app of Nintendo's collection. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments. Give this video a huge, awesome like. If you haven't already, subscribe for tons on Fire Emblem, the Heroes, Nintendo, all that stuff. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers, so please help me out. Subscribe, and oh, I can't wait. I don't even know what I'm going to do yet. I think what I might end up doing, I might just do some sort of update video in the morning, just saying, hey, we made it, and I won't cry, probably. And then probably that afternoon, I'll try to live stream, and then I'll play whatever game, and then we'll just kind of talk and hang out and have a blast. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.